Okay, so about a year ago, we took a look at a horror game called Do You Copy? I feel like I shouldn't pull that breaker, but I think I have to. I'm gonna do it. Follow the breaker, big guy. Get to the light. Come on. Oh, there it is.
What was that? Did you hear that?
That's so cool. Yeah, look at that. He's going through the trees too. Now, I know a lot of you guys enjoyed that one just as much as I did, and I'm going to be totally honest. That game is now burned into the back of my mind to basically put as a comparison to anything else that we get in national park horrors or anything to do where we're a park ranger. Just because of how much I enjoyed it, I just wanted to see more. I just felt like it needed more. Well, there is a sequel, and I've been meaning to play it for the longest time. But this is what it says. The Leeds Murder is a direct sequel to Do You Copy in the Gracewind Universe. You play as a detective looking for a missing person lost in Gracewind Park. Use your investigative skills to find out the truth. Discover more history of Gracewind as you discover the truth of Michael Leeds. Alright, let's go.
Hello? I need your help. I need you to find my son, Michael. I think he went out to Gracewind Park. Please, you have to find him.
Okay, new journal entry. Press J to check your journal. Okay, don't forget, another distraught mother looking for a missing kid in Gracewind Park. Shouldn't even be worth mentioning, really. I could do this whole job from my office and tell her I never found anything. Wait for a park ranger to find a ripped-up jacket or something and just call it a day. But something about this feels off. There's a wrongness to it that's burrowed into my bones, and I just can't shake it. That sounded weird. I should remember to bring a flashlight. Did I put batteries in it? Unlock the place up. No telling how long I'll be gone for this time, okay? Anything else? Other items? Okay, right. Let's have a little look around then. So this is our office. Why do I feel like we're really, really small. Give me that. Picked up the office key. Okay, press I. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to cycle through, like, what we're finding and stuff. Inspect and use. Okay, right. So we have an inventory system. What's all this business? Ooh, these are all clippings and stuff. Toggle the text. Since 7/12/99, last seen entering Gracewind Park on July 12, 99. JC is roughly 5'4" and of medium build with no identifying scars or tattoos. The last known contact she had was with a co-worker while leaving from a shift as an intern at a local radio station. She mentioned cutting through the park as a shortcut home. Terrible idea. Park rangers have confirmed that her car was last sighted on the park's premises. See what happens when you try and take shortcuts? Bad things. Missing. Another hiker lost to Gracewind Park. Tragedy has once again struck in Gracewind Park as another visitor goes missing. The Gracewind Park services have issued an official statement claiming that the individual in question was the victim of a bear attack, and that some of his personal effects were collected at Gracewind Lake Pass. The park ranger on duty that night, however, claims that there is more to the story. In an exclusive interview, they claimed there was some kind of monster imitating the lost man's voice over the radio. So that was us. That was the first one. And while that may sound unbelievable to some of you out there, we here at Midnight Star are no stranger to bizarre stories coming from Gracewind Park. Y2K bug to unlock Area 51 vault. Okay. So all the weird and wonderful stuff coming from Gracewind Park. What's this? I'm going to read all these guys because I guess there's a lot for us to catch up on in between being here, being who we are now, so it just kind of makes sense. Okay, Volume 42, Issue 25, August 8th, 99. Fourth hiker missing since June. Local officials weigh in. While the community still tries to recover from the horrible crimes perpetrated by Michael Leeds. the still fresh wound has been made even more stinging by the fresh rash of disappearances. Since the beginning of this summer, no fewer than 4 overnight visitors to Gracewind Park have gone missing. Multiple sightings of a large bipedal animal watching the hikers from the trees have been dismissed by local officials as bear sightings, and the park services have issued an official warning about avoiding the animals. Of course they would. They don't want you to know what's in there. But that's Michael Leeds. Is it the same Michael that's gone missing? Stinging fresh rash of disappearances. The community still tries to recover from the horrible crimes perpetrated by Michael Leeds. Okay. What's this? Local man arrested, suspected connection to missing persons at State Park. The rash of disappearances around Gracewind Park seem to have come to a close with the arrest of Michael Leeds. Leeds, a local farmer, was a regular presence around Gracewind Lake for the last 20 years and has been linked to the disappearance by a survivor of one of his attacks. The camper, who claims to have been pulled off the trail, was able to survive by hiding in an unused park ranger tower south of Gracewind Lake. Wait, was that what we heard in the first one? It might be something to do with that. It might have nothing to do with it. But I remember there was somebody that went into another tower kind of opposite to where we were. He claims that he heard Leeds searching the woods below, at one point even banging on the tower's door and taunting him to come out. Leeds' trial will begin early next week. A guilty verdict is all but assured. Okay. So wait, is he taking the blame for people going missing? Is that what we're getting here? I guess we need to find out more. Okay. A local man on the Carnation Rock Trail in Gracewind Park reported seeing a large bipedal animal while briefly separated from his hiking group last week. The man, who asked to remain anonymous, was insistent that what he'd seen was in fact Bigfoot, but was distracted before he could take a picture by the sound of his group calling for him. Classic. Strangely, upon rejoining them, he, Leeds, ? Oh, was that him? Claims that his group never noticed he had come missing and was not calling for him. Ooh, so wait, something was imitating the group, right? And is he trying to connect that person as Leeds, Michael Leeds? Oh, here we go. Take. Wait. Once you acquire a battery, okay. Can't open any of these. Nothing on the desk. There we go. Take. I feel like everything's a little bit too zoomed in. I don't know if it's because this is an older game. It does say that I can play this in 4K, but yeah, if it feels like it's a little bit too zoomed in, guys, I apologize. Right, we found a battery then, so a D-cell battery that goes in the flashlight. So, use. There we go. F to toggle flashlight. Oh, yeah. We got some light. Oh, it's actually quite nice, too. Might be too bright. I'm complaining now. We've got to that stage, guys, where I'm complaining about Lumen, okay?
Welcome back to Gracewind Live, here on 93.6 WSPR. We're going live to our next caller. You're live on the air, so tell us, what's your favorite Gracewind memory?
Have you ever been out to the park at night? We went years ago.
Alright, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I think we're all a little tired of hearing ghost stories about the Gracewind ghost.
This is different. I promise.
Alright, we're gonna give you a chance here, but I'm ready to move on to the next caller if you're trying to pull a fast one.
It's a nice time. We were in the lake in the middle of November. Just a couple of teenagers drinking, smoking, getting up to the kind of trouble you'd expect teenagers to get up to. That's when we saw the lights in the water. It was like 1,000 constellations were bursting to life under the surface. We were awestruck, looking at it for hours.
Well, thanks for that, caller. That really was an unexpectedly pleasant turn.
I wasn't done.
We're going to move on to the next caller now. Alright, caller, you're live on the air, so...
Paul went towards the water first. He walked into it without flinching. Even as the cold water wrapped up around him, he just kept going until he was gone.
What the hell?
Laura was next. I saw her walk in, and I could feel it. It was going to be next. It was going to be me. The thought of it was like a rock in my stomach.
Is this thing broken? Can we get another caller?
I tried to run into the woods. woods. I ran until my legs were on fire and my lungs were ready to burst. No matter how far I ran, I always ended up back at the lake. So I did the only thing. I gave in. I walked to the water. It was cold, but the chill soothed the aches in my legs. It was washing over me. The stone in my stomach just pulled me into the lake.
Seriously, what is going on here?
And that's when I opened my eyes and looked around. We were sitting around the campfire. Our unopened beers were in the cooler. Everyone was still there. We never talked about it after that night, but I know they had the same experiences that I...
Stop it!
Is everything okay? I was just gonna tell my Gracewind story.
We're cutting the show early.
You just started, though.
I said...
That was absolutely chilling. He was on, like, he was trying to switch to different callers. It was the same voice. That was cool. I don't think there was any subtitles that I could have added there, so I'll try and add them in, just so you guys can keep up in case, you're not following what's being said. But yeah, that was really cool. I honestly thought that was going to be like a dream sequence, so I was half worried about that door, something bursting through it, but I guess we're ready to go. I was checking out all this stuff too. Right, so if we go here, office key, I don't think we need anything else, so there we go. Ooh. Oh, okay, so we're on the ground level then. We're actually in Gracewind Park. A ranger truck. Can't open it. Someone slammed that shit right into a rock. So what, they've just driven through all these trees? Because there's a fence back there, and they've not come that way. Ooh, this looks good, though. I wonder if we can see the towers. Oh, okay. Sprint. Usually whenever we go through anything like this, something's going to come out from left to right or right to left. Let's just listen out. Music's gone away, so let's slow up a little bit. Is there anything watching us from the trees? Some bipedal creature? That's weird. Whoa. What's going on there? Oh, wait, it's not letting me go back. Yeah, it's just... It's leading the same way. So is this why people are going missing then? This is genuinely, like, some weird stuff happening. Portals and all different kinds of weird and mysterious stuff. So even things like the Bigfoot and things like... Could that all be real? Oh, what? Oh, I just got a chill right up my back. I can't help but feel like I'm being watched. Okay, I thought the flashlight was a lot brighter than that. Can't get in there. Old cabin. Boarded up. Why? There we go. Key. Front door key. Ooh, what was that sound? Oh, was that the door or was that something breathing? What's this? Gracewind is home to all kinds of unique natural phenomena. Take, for example, Gracewind Lake. Due to the unique shape of the lake's basin, it reflects a very different constellation from what you would see in the sky. If you look very closely, you can see some stars in the lake that aren't even in the sky. This optical illusion is just one of the many special things you'll find in Gracewind State Park. What? God, it's getting so dark. Hold on. Journal entry. Okay, Gracewind is home to all kinds of natural phenomena. 2 days ago, I got a call from a woman asking me to look for Michael Leeds. I'd seen the name earlier in the week. Local guy in his 50s, fresh out of prison. Oh, so he did go to prison then. He was accused of killing his buddies on a camping trip back in the 1970s. Just a few days out, and he was already popping up flyers around town. Missing, last seen heading into Gracewind State Park. I've seen those 7 words too many times since I moved out here. They might as well just say, don't bother, you're not going to find them. That's what we were seeing, obviously, back on the the clues and the board and stuff. I told her I would do my best and planned to just wait until she gave up. They usually do. Then that call came through last night. The man on the other end of the line was out of breath. It's me, Michael. I found in the woods. Wrong number. That's what I told myself. Another Michael. Not the guy I was looking for, I said to myself over and over again. I was still trying to convince myself even while I was talking to the park ranger who told me about the car that had driven through the service entrance. And now here I am, in front of a stolen Gracewind Park ranger vehicle, parked in front of a cabin that's not marked on any of the park's maps. Okay, so that's what we saw back there then. I'll have to make sure that I'm checking those notes because it's keeping us up to date with what's going on. Oh, here we go. So who lived here? Was it someone who was trapped? Oh, my soul just nearly left my body. That wasn't the wind, was it? How weird is that? There's like a hole there. Might not be weird to any of you guys. It just look weird. Everything about this cabin is weird. Okay, we got some notes. I'm going to have a look around first before... Whoa. Okay, so we need some kind of code or something. Okay. An old piano. Looks like it's locked. Picked up the bookshelf cabinet key. Okay. What's this? The town of Gracewind today formally announced the disbanding of the Gracewind Scouts program. For years, this junior outdoorsman's club has been the subject of much controversy, especially after the disappearance of Scout Troop 19 during their overnight trip to Gracewind Lake. Just another statistic for Gracewind, then, I guess. What's this? Yeah, there's so much to read. Okay, hold on. Hey, boss. She's in my head. Everything out here has been pretty normal. I found something in the lake, and now it's in my mind. An old cabin about a mile out from Old Gracewind. Why is it written like that? There wasn't much there except for Alice, still alive after all this time. But I marked the location down. I'm going to put up some caution signs since my Lady of the Lake needs the site undisturbed. We don't want anyone getting hurt out there. We've got some more missing people this week, too, because Alice's pet won't let us do our work. So I've been keeping an extra eye out. Got to make sure no one else is drawn away from my lady's light. Gets her out there after all. Wait, what? I'll make another trip out there tomorrow to make sure the witch is sealed away. My lady needs nourishment. Those signs get posted. I'll update you soon. That's written so weird. So are we dealing with a witch then? Is that why the goat man's here? Has it been summoned? Start the fire. Let's get it feeling cozy or something. That's gonna gong, isn't it? Or make a sound. Oh. Oh shit! Was that me? Oh, it was me. Oh, you fucking idiot. Okay. I thought something was banging on like the wall behind. Okay. Yep. Alright, well, not opening that. Right, let's close that again real quick. It's just a lot happening right now. I'm very, very stressed. Okay, so we've seen this. Something's banging on the door. Okay, hold on. The cabin. This place is a mess. I can't imagine why someone would ever want to live here, much less how someone could have found this place. And just as I was getting ready to give up and call this whole thing a lost cause, I heard it again. A slamming sound from the other side of the house. That's what I'm hearing now. November 1879. I see her sometimes. The angel that saved me from the water. Ma says she's not real. No one else has ever seen her. But I gave my angel a name anyway. Is that Eurydice? I'm going to say that. I've probably butchered it. I think it's a pretty name. My angel sings when I tell her that she has a name now. I can hear it. A twinkling sound, like bells at the back of my head. Ma doesn't understand. Eurydice tells me not to worry about Ma and Pa. She sings me to sleep every night now. Ew. Why does it keep making that sound like something's just happened? I guess it's that we're reading what's happening. Oh. I'm not opening that. There's going to be a face in this, or that window back there. I know it. Okay, let's just close that. Sounds like it's coming from in there. Oh, I'm so tense. What was it? What did we just find? Wax doll. Why is there a wax doll? This small wax figurine was resting on a windowsill in the cabin, almost as if standing guard. Who would take the time to make something like this, and why would they just leave it lying around like that? There seems to be a symbol carved into it, and I can't scratch it away no matter how hard I try. It was on a windowsill facing the bedroom, watching. Wait, was it? Oh, where the banging's coming from? Nice. Okay, right. So we got a bookshelf, cabinet key, can't words. I'm stressed. And we've got the wax doll. Oh, there's the symbol. A poorly made doll made out of soft wax. It looks like it could almost be candle, but there's no wick to it. Oh, okay. Look at its face. Okay. Oh, stop making jokes. You know it's going to get bad. What's that? A washing basin filled with a pungent liquid. Pungent liquid, you say? Piss? Don't you do it. That chair moved on its own. It wasn't the wind. Okay, got more reading. Okay, so I've just checked because that name was bugging the hell out of me, and apparently it's Eurydice. That's how you say it. Eurydice or something like that. I'm just going to say Yuri because I'm never going to be able to pronounce that or remember it. So, Yuri left a child on my doorstep. A wailing, stinking, screaming thing. I can only imagine what it looks like. As much as I hate her... Oh my god, I've just seen what's on the floor. Okay, just ignore it. As much as I hate her, I can't bring myself to let an innocent suffer for her actions. I'll name the child Philip. 1912. Philip has grown prodigiously. He's much larger than I would have expected, and he started to speak. Babbling, mostly, but I hear him trying to form words. 1914. Philip is standing and walking on his own. His ability to speak is unusual. He has great difficulty forming words on his own, but he can repeat things that he has heard with incredible accuracy. Just today, I heard him repeating bird calls that he heard while laying in his bed. 1917. More and more people from Gracewind find themselves near my home every week. No matter how many times I tell them, they keep coming this way. This is Yuri's doing, I know it. Philip understands my anger. I'm trying to keep them safe, but they don't know the danger that she poses. He wants to scare them off, but I've told him that would only make things worse. I hope he understands. Wait, so what the hell is Yuri then? Is Yuri the witch? Okay, I don't know. Let's keep going. Back up. Can we squash them? Stand on them? Okay, is there nothing else that I need to find? No? That knocking sound? Oh, here we go. Tonight was a weird one, boss. I know you don't read these, but it makes me feel better thinking you do, so I'm gonna pretend. Saw some movement down at the lake. There weren't any cabins or campsites rented out, so it seemed kinda fishy. I don't want a repeat of the incident with those kids from a few weeks ago happening again, so I went to check it out. And I know you said it isn't so serious, and no one was hurt, but I learned, I swear. I'm printing out all those notices and keeping them up on the board here. Anyways, I went down to check it out. Nothing too weird, just an old guy going for a hike. He didn't look like much of a hiker, but he told me about the trail he took to get there, and it sounded like it all checked out. Just another local. They don't make him anywhere else like they do in Gracewind. He invited me to look out at the stars from the lake for a bit. And I don't know why, but I said I would. Took a seat right on a stump and stared out into the big empty nothing. I don't get stargazing, honestly. At least, I thought I didn't. But then I looked up, and I saw those stars and that lake, and I found myself thinking, you know, maybe there's something to it after all. But that's not the weird part. You ever have a song you just can't get out of your head? Or an itch that won't go away no matter how hard you scratch? I feel that, out around the back of my mind. Like there's a thought there, and I just can't reach it. Every time I think about the lake now, it's like scratching that itch. Damn if it isn't persistent, though. Okay, there's a lot to digest with what we're reading. It sounds like there's multiple situations that we need to pay attention to. I'm going to have to go into that room with the banging. Oh my god. Just open that one, please. I don't want to go in here. Oh, what was that? Was that the door? Okay, another code. Imagine if that was it. Oh, what? Oh, I thought something was just going to burst through then. I am so incredibly jumpy being in here. Like, more than usual. What's that? Picked up the shed door key. Nice. Oh. Okay, I'm finding things. Oh, okay, we used the key, I'm guessing. Oh my god, I'm finding loads of stuff. Okay, first things first. Slow down, what did we just discover? A trapdoor with various chains. I just heard something banging from it, so that's where it was coming from. In there. Something sealed inside. Diary? Okay, hold on. Clue, an old journal. September 9th, 99. The ritual will be done. No one would ever think to stop me by returning my personal effects to me. A sign of vision from a baptismal bird. The distant memory hidden in a melody of a shattered sun. My locket sealed by song. Promises of the body revealed by cleansing flame. And the sign of hope dancing on a traitor's tongue. So long as they stay hidden, my return is inevitable. What? So wait, are these items for a ritual? A sign of vision from a baptismal bird. Distant memory hidden of a melody of a shattered sun. What the hell? What are we finding? Okay, yeah, at least we can go back through stuff if I need to refer to it. Wax doll. The scouts. Was that what that one was talking about a second ago? The ranger stuff? Yeah. Because it said it here. It said, cabin sites seemed kind of fishy, and I didn't want to repeat of the incident with these kids from a few weeks ago, although that might not be the same, because I think those scouts were from a while ago. Unless it is relating to the same thing. So what did we just find, though? Shed door key. Wait, hold on. An old journal. Handwritten journal written by Alice Kedder, a woman who lived in Old Gracewind in the late 1800s. There are several pages missing. The final entry is distinctively out of place. But I feel like there's more to it. Wax doll, shed door key. Okay. We're not getting anything extra from there. Okay. All right, more reading. Oh, 1887 spring. More strangers this week. Yuri showed them to me, coming through the woods, lost and cold. She showed me all of the things that would happen to them, the ways that they would be hurt trying to get back to their homes. The people of Gracewind turned their backs on me long ago, but they have the decency to leave me to my own devices. So, I helped them. Yuri was furious. I fell today. Yuri has protected me for so long, I thought to myself that in just a few moments I would be back on the trail, that everything would be fine. But the longer I sat there in the underbrush, covering my bleeding eye, the more it set in that this was happening in the now. Why does that bit sound familiar? Is it because somebody said that earlier when they were hiding from Michael Leeds? She had made a message clear. If I betrayed her, there would be a cost. I had forgotten what it was like to fear. My angel. Yuri. I never realized how thin her patience ran. So, it's not a good presence then. It's evil. Right? Let's just double check that. The lost people. More strange swing. Yep, okay. Double checking that we're collecting everything. What is that? What have we just found? Torn music sheet. I wish I were better at reading music. I could probably play this on the piano, but I wonder what the full piece would sound like. Okay. Myths and Legends of the Pacific Northwest. Teller and 10. Not Penn and Teller. Ooh. What's that slop? Oh. Okay. Seeing as though I don't have any way to open this stuff, or I don't have any clues, let's check the piano. We do have the, the shed door key, so we can try that. Is there anything under this? I feel like there's going to be something just stood in a corner, though. No, we need a code for that. Okay, right, let's go and check the shed door. Oh, shit. God, that's so dark. I don't even think there's a point in me brightening things up. I think it'll just ruin the image. Here we go. Get in. Yep, let's just close that. Some sacks in a bag. What's that? Picked up music box. No name or anything? No? Okay. Let's take a look. Journal entry, the music box. The music box in the backpack. This old music box has been remarkably well cared for. It was strange to find hidden away in a backpack inside of that locked shed. Almost as if someone doesn't want me to find it. I wonder where the wind-up key could be. As I picked it up, I felt as though they're a pull back to the bedroom. Okay. Go back to the bedroom then. Oh, you can feel it building, right? It's not just me. You know something's coming. And when it does, I'm going to scream so bad. So what did I need to come back to the bedroom for? Not for that. We didn't miss anything, right? Can't move any of this stuff. There's nothing in here. Can't eat the food. Open the door! Please? Locked. This? No, that was the washing basin. A little bit confused. Let's just read it again. Music box. As I picked it up, I felt as though they're a pull back to the bedroom. Okay, so whatever I'm looking for is back in the bedroom. I think that's what it's trying to say. Sounds like water running, like down a gutter or something. That wasn't there before. Okay. Maybe, have we got something on music sheet? Small music box with a symbol etched into it. I wonder what kind of tune it plays. Okay, maybe not. I thought that would be to open that, though. Alright, I guess I'll bring you guys back once I work out what I've got to do. He said... Oh, wait, this? Oh my god, it just scared me again. Okay, well... It said it's in the bedroom. That dripping sound again. Oh! Use the box!
Please, you have to help me. I'm just as trapped as you are.
Whoa! Oh no, there's something... That's the witch, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna accidentally set the witch free. Look, these things here. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Can I use that? Use? No. Okay. I placed the music box on the trapdoor and it removed one of the locks on the door in the bedroom. I wonder what kind of song it used to play. Well, I guess we'll never know now because I used it on that, which unlocked it. There was a lady's voice that came through. Oh... What is it? What is it? A UV light? Why did it look up? Okay, so I can toggle between this and the normal flashlight. Alright, so is this gonna... Wait, what's that? Transcript, Michael Leeds' arrest record. We'd gone out camping to get away from everything. Me, Cliff, David, and Caitlin. Wanted to spend some time getting back to nature. The first night was great, just the four of us hanging out under the stars, swapping stories about work and plans for the future. We passed out around the fire. The first thing we noticed was that David was gone. All of his things were still outside of his tent, completely untouched. I went with Caitlin to look for him, and Cliff stayed behind in case he came back. When we got back, Cliff looked scared, like he'd seen a ghost. He said he heard David calling for help, but he wasn't able to find him. We had trouble sleeping that second night. At some point, we heard David screaming for help again, and Cliff ran into the woods like a madman trying to find him. Caitlin and I took off after him, trying to follow the sound of his voice, but I swear it started to sound like he was all around us. It felt like we were running for hours before we stumbled out of the woods and onto a trail that ended in front of a run-down cabin. Oh, I told Caitlin to wait outside while I checked it out. She was gone when I got back out. I never heard a scream. I never heard any of them. There was something else out there that night, and it sounded exactly like them. Oh, Philip! She said, Philip has grown prodigiously larger, expected. No. Philip is standing and walking on his own. His ability to speak is unusual. He has great difficulty forming words on his own, but he can repeat things that he's heard with incredible accuracy. So it was Philip. So was Michael innocent then? Right, hold on, let me check this room. There's that sound again. No. least the banging stopped. Oh, there we go. Look. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, can we? Yeah, so it's only visible in ultraviolet. Okay, so we've got the X with the circle. Then, like a figure dancing. The A and the X with a circle. Wait, what's that? Oh, wait. Oh, did I not need to... Okay. So is this the code for it? So... we... Oh, it's that one. There we go. Okay, I just said one of them wrong. Whoa. Play? Oh, are we playing the thing that we found? Oh my god, okay. We do it? So that's B. B. Yeah, okay. I was getting confused with where all the notes were supposed to be. But we got this. Oh. Why was that playing on its own then? Okay, hold on. What have we just found? Goat skull carving. I found this in the secret compartment of a piano in the cabin. I feel like it's drawing me back towards the trapdoor I found in the bedroom. Okay? This is so different than the last one. Okay, use. Okay, there we go. Well, that worked. That's unlocked another one.
I don't know if she'll hold you here. I hope she lets you move on. You don't deserve this curse.
No, I don't deserve a curse. Don't do that. Hold on. Skull carving. Wanted to check something. Where was the piano and old journal? This. The ritual will be done. No one would ever think to stop me by returning my personal effects. So these are the personal effects that we're bringing back to them. A sign of vision from a baptismal bird. No idea what that is. The distant memory hidden in a melody of a shattered sun. So is that the notes that we were playing? My locket sealed by song. I've not seen any locket. Promises of the body revealed by cleansing flame. I've not had to do anything with fire or anything. And the sign of hope. Dancing on a traitor's tongue. Okay, maybe it's nothing to do with that then. So is this the code for the other room? So the X with the circle, someone dancing, the A, and then the X with the circle. Okay. Let's try that. X with the circle, someone dancing, the A, and then the X with the circle again. Oh, there we go. We're a genius. Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh, what's done that? Look at the claw marks. Pick up the pan. Just a crow. Oh, it's got... We just picked up a crow. Dead crow. Found a dead bird in a locked room that's been completely trashed. Maybe this will open up another one of those chains. See, when I do that, it sounds like it's coming from behind us. What's done this? Is that the goat man? Okay, I guess we try it. Dead bird with some kind of sigil carved into its chest. I can hear something rattling around inside of it. I don't hear anything. Use? Wait, what's just happened? I tried placing the crow on the trapdoor. There seemed to be a small reaction, but nothing else. Maybe I'm missing something. Do I need to prepare it in some way? Prepare it? What? How do you go about preparing a crow to unleash evil? Probably shouldn't ask that. The fireplace? A nice looking fireplace. No. Yeah, still can't open them. God, that sounds like someone banging on that door. Still can't get in here. And there was nothing with these, right? No. Because when I first got the UV light, it looked straight up. Maybe it looked here, but I didn't see anything. Oh, this. Oh, wait, do we have to wash the crow? Wait, that's weird. Okay. What's just happened? You got something back from the basin. What do we get? Dead bird with some kind of sigil. Okay. Whatever you did, the crow got rid of all the liquid. That's so strange. This is nothing like what I had expected it to be. I thought we were going to find evidence of what we'd seen in the other one, you know? Like we'd follow the footsteps of the people we heard and maybe go around the towers rather than in them or up them this time. No. Place the bird back down. Let's give that a try. Oh, it worked now. We just needed to give the dead crow a bath.
I know this can't be easy. If you knew the choice you were making, you would turn back.
Okay.
She would even let you do it. But I can't stay here longer.
So what you're saying is, I should leave. So we've unlocked 3 of them. There's 2 more to go. Wait, do we have any more? I was right. When I set the bird inside of one of those locks, it's almost like the whole thing was consumed. No trace of what was inside of it, though. The only other thing that I've got is this. Oh, so we did have to put that down. Okay. It didn't work before, I promise. I tried it. Whoa.
It was always meant to be like this. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way, but I'll be walking out of here in that body of yours.
Whoa!
I wish mine was in a better state.
Wait, so I'm gonna get possessed? Oh, I'm sweating. Save game loaded. What? What's just happened? Did we just get possessed by a witch? Okay, piecing things together. The pull. There's something written in my notebook. It looks like it's my handwriting, but I don't remember writing any of this. The last thing I remember was unlocking that trapdoor in the house, and then it's all hard to make out. I felt her. Whatever I did, whatever weird ritual I helped finish, it helped her get into my head. She was so sad, desperate. For that split second where we shared the same fleeting moment of being, I felt the need to trade places with her. I lost all sense of where my own thoughts ended and Alice's started, but I wasn't afraid. A blissful calm, like sitting in the shallows of a lake in the summer, washed over me, and I knew that she deserved a chance at this, at being Alice Kedder. Something had controlled her, taken the lead on every action in her life, and made her a passenger in her own body. And she had spent, what, days, years, trying to find another way? And who am I to deny her that? The rain soaked through the rest of the page, or at least the rest of the journal is fine. Wait, so was she possessed? It's weird. I feel like there's still loads that were missing. Is this still open? And what happened to us? Have we been possessed now? Have we taken Alice's place? Personal log, the cabin. This place is a mess. I can't imagine why someone would ever Want to live it? Wait. Oh, I'm here again. The Kedder cabin. The last place that Michael Leeds was seen. I know that I was just here. I know that I never left. I know that something unnatural is happening. All that's left is to find out what. I can't tell if I'm not able to leave here because something is keeping me here or because I don't want to. Not until I find out the truth, at least. Maybe that should scare me more than it does. But it is what it is. But it is what it is. I wouldn't be saying that. Not with what just happened. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, why is everything reset? There's no notes, though. Bookshelf, cabinet key. Still can't open this, right? No. There's the banging again. Wait, the items are missing. Why is the music just kicked up like it has? Hold on. Cabin. That's the last one we read. There we go. Picked up the music box. Wait. Oh, something here. May 1881. Pa brought me down to the lake last week. I didn't know what he was planning to do. He held my head under. He told me it was better if I weren't alive, that no daughter should have to grow up to be a witch. I didn't know that water could make you feel like there's fire inside of you. Everything went black, and then Pa was bringing me back down to the lake. I told him I didn't want to go, but he brought me back to the lake again. He told me no daughter should have to grow up to be a witch. The water, fire inside, dark. I heard the bells. And Pa was taking me back down to the lake again. I didn't want it to happen. I tried to run. Water, fire, dark, the bells. I called out for Ma. Water, fire, dark, the bells. I don't know how many times it happened. I don't know how many times he brought me down to the lake. How many times he dragged me down there before I did it. Before I pushed him in. I hope he felt it. Water, fire, dark. I should tell Ma. Place them down then. So, what if we try it in a different order this time? Can we do that? Crow first. Ooh.
Please, you have to help me. I'm just as trapped as you are. I don't know if she'll hold you here. I hope she lets you move on. You don't deserve this curse.
No, I definitely don't deserve this curse. Whoa. Lighter, need lighter. Indecipherable. What was that? Was that the thing that, what's her name, Alice was seeing? Is that Yuri? Or is that you? Oh, are they one in this? Ooh. There we go. Get a little bit of light in here. Not much, but it's nice and cozy again. Can we sit down on this? Let's take a load off. Let's relax. Nice looking fireplace. So what about that? Let me just check everywhere, because that was something new. Can't break that for a key. What do we have? We got the lighter. Old journal. Oh, the wax doll. Oh, wait. I forgot about that. We burn that? Oh, we can. Found an item. What did we... I thought we just did that for no reason. I thought I just got rid of it. What did we... Oh! An old silver ring. With a sigil on it. Hold on. Okay, so it's that one. Oh my god. Okay, pick that up. There's a key on one of the... Was I meant to find that all along? Oh, I don't think I was. Okay, well, what was that key for? Silver ring. The ring was sealed away inside of the wax figure that I found earlier. I can't help but feel that it's important. Maybe it has something to do with those locks over on the hatch. Okay, wait. I found something else, though. Woods. No, that was Michael. Okay, we didn't get anything for that, but did we get an item? I think I found a key. Drawer key. Was that it? I think that's it. So is it this drawer, then? Yes! Okay, right, it's finally open. Another key. Yellow cabinet key. Okay, so that's back in the other room. Right, what's this? Lady of the Lake. You don't have to worry about Alice anymore. She's just a husk. A worthless pile of bones and skin trapped in a rotted out root cellar. But she could ruin everything. All of the things we've worked for. I'll take care of it. All we need is a vessel. Oh no, are we that vessel? I followed your instruction and sealed the cellar door. Her abomination tried to stop me, but I was able to fetch her eye. It will make a good sigil. I just need a way to keep it out of the monster's reach. All that's left is the other 4. We can be rid of her for good. I'll have a look at the journal in a second. Let's see what else we got. Ooh! Ooh, oh, that's really cool. What the hell is that? Okay, well, we found a horn. A goat horn. Oh, is that what that thing was just talking about? The abomination? I feel myself pulled in so many directions when I hold the horn that I found in there. Like I should push aside that feeling of unease and break one of the locks with this anyway. So this is a sigil then. I think that's what they're called. What is that? What did we just find? A strange bottle. I found a glass vial with a strange liquid in it. It looks like it could act as some kind of catalyst if I combine it with something else. Vial of strange liquid. A glass vial containing a thin, opaque liquid. It smells bitter and remarkably cold to the touch. Okay. Combine it with something. Hope. It only works if she loses all hope. That's what my lady needed me to understand. We can't just seal Alice away. It will never be enough. She'll always find her way back because she believes that she has a chance of keeping the lady at bay. But I have a plan. The lady may have devised it, but I am her instrument, and now it's mine as well. We need to break her. Bring her as close as we can to letting her achieve her goal and then take it from her. And again. And again. Until there's no more fight in that old pile of bones. And that's when the final seal will manifest. I've conducted the rest of the ritual, followed the lady's instructions perfectly. The final piece will show itself in the trunk at the tower. And then my lady will be free. And Alice will be no more. Oh, wait, so it is Alice then? So she's fighting back against some kind of possession that's already happened? 1918. Philip is dead. Yuri brought so many of them. Angry, screaming, blaming Philip, blaming me for people who went missing. I tried to save them. They didn't understand. They called my son a monster. They called me a witch. In a moment of weakness, I told Philip to scare them off. They killed him. I made a room for him under the house to lay him to rest. They'll regret this. Yuri will regret this. He never hurt anyone. He was trying to protect me. Oh, okay, yes. So what Alice thought was some kind of gift or some kind of, what did she call it, an angel? It was an evil presence. And Philip was her protector. That's what it was talking about before with the abomination. Oh! Wait, this? Is that what we do? Do we put that in there? Oh, wait, no. Oh, did I? I've already used the crow. Oh, no! Okay, well, using the ring worked.
This can't be easy. If you knew the choice you were making, you would turn back. She would even let you do it. But I can't stay here longer.
You know what? I'm just going to put these items down. See what happens. Can't seem to use that here. Okay, cool. Try again. Oh, shit.
Plan in place. If you hadn't strayed, it would have never led to this. So, don't be mad at him. He's been so devoted to keeping me safe. Maybe next time, though, things will be better. Stay calm. It'll all be over soon.
Ew! No!
After all, it'll only hurt for a moment.
Oh, you know what we heard then? That scream was from the first game. That's when we first saw the goat man. How do I get that open? That kind of like disembodied scream that she let out when I put the last thing down on the lock. That was from the first game. That was the scream the goat man made. Oh, shit! Oh, is it here? What just happened? Updated journal entry. Okay, wait. That wasn't the same as the thing that we saw when we was in the tower, though. That was something different. Okay, the creature. I should be dead, not standing on the path to the Kedda cabin. Something came through the door, something big and vicious, fangs and claws and shriek in blind rage. I felt its claws tear right through me. And then, on that fading edge of nothing, I was back here. Am I dead? Is that why I'm here? No. There's more happening here than I first thought, but I'm alive, flesh and blood. Just like whatever it was that tried to kill me. I'll cling to what I saw, even if it feels like the memory is fading away from me with every second that goes by. I'll get to the bottom of this. After all, that's what I do, isn't it? Find missing people. So what if I'm the one who's lost this time? So, wait, was that supposed to happen? I tried to put the flashlight on, by the way, to get a look at that thing. It looks so weird. Its jaw was, like, all broken, and there was a long tongue coming out of it. The first one that we saw, if you've not seen the first video, there was, like, a little crack or something on the door. It might have been a piece of glass or something, a pane of glass. And then it's just peeking. It was red eyes and two massive horns coming off either side. I don't know, maybe we just saw it at a different angle or something, but I'm convinced it was different than that. They might not be the same thing, though. Oh, the cabin again? So, it's some kind of weird loop, then. Yep. And I honestly don't know if I'm supposed to find something else or if it's supposed to happen in this sequence. Yeah, look, we got all this again. Oh! What? Find what? Oh. New clue acquired. I was just going around grabbing the same items again and that thing was there. Okay, I just needed to write it down. I remembered where I saw the shapes. The house, back in the woods, her house. While I was locked up, I did research on Gracewind. a lot of research. Alice Kedder lived in those woods, the last person to ever be tried for witchcraft in Gracewind. Just an old blind woman who lived in the woods and used to scare kids off for property, right? She's been dead longer than I've been alive, but I can't help but think, what if? What if that was her house? What if it was all true? What if she's the reason they all went missing? What if I've just tried harder to find them all that night? I'm going back to find out what happened. I'm taking this letter with me, so if I go missing, someone else will know. If I do make it back, no one will ever know I even went out there. So yeah, that was Michael then. So if we go... Oh, it worked. Okay, nice. So did that give us anything? Strange bottle. After adding the second liquid to the basin, it seemed to have taken on some viciously caustic properties. In there? What's that? We get another ring? Oh no. A glass eye. Wait, what? Why have we just... Oh, that was the thing that was inside of it then. That was what was rattling around inside of it. And when we put it down before, it said it got rid of it, so we would never know what was in it, I guess. But does that, like, go along with what we've got in that diary list? Or the journal list? A sign of vision from a baptismal bird. Okay. Yeah, so it goes into the liquid, and then it gives us... Okay, so it's the eye first. A distant memory hidden in a melody of a shattered sun. Okay, so I just checked because it was honestly driving me insane. I know we were missing stuff. And apparently it's this thing here. Which we did go past a few times and we could interact with. But apparently this is what you gotta do. If you come here and then grab the lighter and then use, it burns that away. I would honestly never have thought to do that. But that gives us the wind-up key for the music box. So if we then go to here and then use. Did it do anything? Ooh. So the key opened the music box and we have a giant lock, I think, or locket, or whatever you call it. Hold on. There we go. This thing. Oh, it's massive. Oh, what's this? Dear Stacy, I've been seeing the shapes in my sleep ever since they locked me up. I have no idea what they mean, but it's been getting worse. At first, they were kind of out of focus. Over the past few years, they've been getting clearer. It's like they're counting... What was that? It's like they're counting down the days until I get out. I know I've seen them somewhere before. I know you want me to put that night behind me, and I've been trying, but it's hard. It's the whole reason I'm here. I just keep playing it over and over again in my head. I know I've seen those shapes before, I just can't remember where. I can't believe that this whole nightmare is almost over. I'll take your advice and try not to think about it too much. Your brother, Michael. Okay, so the eye has that symbol on it. The horn has the same, and it doesn't say any kind of order or anything. Just a series of strange etchings. Does the back of this? Oh, it does. Okay. Does the book? No. What's this? Don't see anything on this. Lighter. No. And the ring does too. Okay, right. Let's try with the eye then.
Please, you have to help me. I'm just as trapped as you are.
So, silver ring?
I don't know if she'll hold you here. I hope she lets you move on. You don't deserve this curse.
And then I guess the horn?
I know this can't be easy. If you knew the choice you were making, you would turn back. She wouldn't let you do it. But I can't stay here longer.
And the last one should be the locket, because that's the last one that has that symbol on it.
Don't do this. Don't give her what she wants. Can't you see what she's doing?
Whoa, we did it. Oh.
Just like me. You can stop this. Please, just help me. We can stop her. I promise. Just turn back.
Oh, wait. Are we seeing what we saw in the first one? The person in the tree line with the flashlight? Because, again, we're hearing that call, which is what the goat man made. Wait, what's there? Is that the back of the cabin again? Wait, I need to check. It is. Okay. Just needed to make sure. I definitely heard something like over here. Oh. I'm not 100% if that's what's going on. Like we're playing the role of what we saw in the first one. Or something similar to that. It's weird. It's like there's a haze. It's making me squint. Just follow the trail. Don't slip. Knock yourself unconscious after doing all that. Oh, there it is! Oh, that's cool. Being back at the tower. Wait, so is anyone going to be in it? Come on. Imagine getting all the way here and just slipping all the way down. Oh, it is as well. Oh, the symbols. Yeah, this is where it peaked. This was the fuses that we had to take care of. Why are we so small? Oh. Wait, let's check around here first. Hello? Oh, it's so weird seeing all this again. I don't want to go out there and get eaten by the goat man. Give me something. Oh, here we go. Whoa, what is that? What have we just found? Wooden sigil. I found this wood sigil in the Firewatch Tower. It's the same one as I've seen in the cabin. I believe this is the final piece of the puzzle. Oh, we gotta go back. Okay. Can we turn anything on? Take a beer. Take the edge off. Bring my kettle. Right, let's go. Please don't let me go looking for fuses. Oh, it's actually so cool being back up here, though. We spent so much time in that cabin down there that I kind of forgot this was the sequel. They are incredibly different, but I can understand why. Just simply to kind of set everything up and how it went down, what it is that was happening in Gracewind. It's not over yet, though. Right, let's get back there. Why can't we sprint? We out of breath? Oh, don't do this. I feel like I'm being set up to be chased. Come on. Do we have my lighter? Let's turn on some UV. Could you imagine if we saw something with that just then? Ooh. Don't want to get stuck. I was going to try and slide down, but probably best not to. Ooh. Oh, there it is. No. No. Don't you. No. Go down. Go down this way. Oh, you piece of shit! Still coming. Go! I'm not turning around. He's still coming. Go, 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 go. If I can get to the top of the tower, I might be able to loop it. Oh, look at him. He's turning away. Oh, that scream! Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Watch it be back down here again. That's going to be some shit. There we go. I suppose I could have looped it round the other way, but I panicked and moved backwards on that staircase. Right, so we place it in here. Like this. Open and place.
What was it for? What did I do? I kept her away. I did everything to keep her claws away from the edge of our world. And now, I can feel it. The slow turn of a knife in my mind. It's done already, isn't it? She's there. She's just letting me speak my last words. I was never. I didn't mean. I wasn't going to hurt anyone.
I just needed a body. I just wanted to live. So, she was stopping this entity crossing through into our world then? This isn't the end, is it? All right. Let's just keep going then, I guess. I'm so used to stuff happening where we don't get the happy ending. We end up getting killed or trapped. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so that's the end. Oh, there's a lot to unpack. I was so stressed at the end working out which order it had to be in. I didn't see the sigils or the things that were scratched into the back of the items or even drawn on them. So I was taking my sweet time going through all of the notes to see if there was anything that I'd missed. But I've got to say right off, like, the first thoughts, this is totally different than Do You Copy? And for me, in a horror aspect, the first one works a lot better just because of the isolation. I've said it before, being up in those watchtowers and just looking down on the things that you've got to be responsible for, and then knowing there is something horrific underneath that sea of trees, and then you just hear like that shrill or the scream of the goatman, which is amazing, by the way. And then in the first one, we saw the torches or the flashlights piercing through the trees from somebody in a blind panic. To me, that was one of the coolest things I've actually seen in a horror game. So to go from that and then everything else that was along with it, with the radio was so cool. Going along with that and then seeing the goatman right at the end, I've said it so many times. For me, it's so much more powerful not seeing the creature all the time and then it's slowly revealing itself. It's the same thing for horror movies. But with this, I feel like it was more about uncovering what was going on in Gracewind, or I guess a partial or small amount of what's going on, because I still feel like there's more. I feel like a lot of people are going to see this one as a lot more tedious. But again, that might have been purely through design of the developer. And for me, I've got to be totally honest, I really did enjoy the first one more. And the most excited that I was in this, apart from the fact of getting everything at the end there, was seeing that watchtower again, where we know that horrific event went down, where we just felt helpless. But guys, that is, as far as I know, an end to Do You Copy and A Gracewind Tale, The Leeds Murders. If there's anything else like this that you want to take a look at, please let me know down in the comments, and let me know which one was your favorite, because I'm sure there's going to be some people that enjoy this one more. For now though, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.